Yeah, till he's ready, because I go back. As soon as I go back in, I'll go on. Oh, okay. All right, we're ready, Brad. So this is not on air. It's just on the web, the CBS19 stream, Facebook's. Okay. You can start anytime. Hi everyone, weather impact alert update here on this late Monday night, and it is good news from the National Weather Service. Storm Prediction Center has canceled the tornado watch for all of East Texas that was in effect until midnight. So as of 11 p.m. on Monday, November 4th, we do not have any more watches and currently no warnings in the area. Take a look outside. Streets are still wet. Temperature outside sits at 75 degrees. The dew points are in the lower 70s. It is a muggy evening across the area with south winds right now at 15 miles an hour. But as you can see here, no tornado watch. That has been canceled early. There is at least a flash flood warning up in Red River County. All right, let me go and show you what's going on here with the radar. We've got numerous non-severe rain showers, embedded thunderstorms. Some of these look like they're, I'm not going to call them heavy. I guess they would be in terms of heavy rainfall, but not threatening in terms of severe weather. Not much in the way of rotation. The cold front has moved through here. These are behind the front, and so they should come at us with a lot less potency than they could have had they been out ahead of the front and the front was able to lift the air. So these are behind it. They're in some cooler, more stable air. So that's certainly good news. So these do pose a threat for some flash flooding through the overnight hours. You'll hear the heavier downpours coming down, but the severe weather threat really lessened here. There could still be some gusty winds in the order of 30, 35, 40 miles an hour, but I just don't expect to see any kind of widespread wind damage overnight as those showers and thunderstorms move in. Let's take a closer look here as we stay on for a few minutes and kind of walk you through anybody that was with us at CBS 19 News at 10 o'clock and, now getting ready for bed on this election day eve. We'll go here to the north where we have a few showers up around Winnsboro currently. There are some heavier pockets of rain toward Pittsburgh, Mount Pleasant, back to Mineola. Just on the northwest side of Tyler, some light rain, but if you get back toward Maybank and Athens, there is some heavier rain in those areas there. In fact, what I may do here is just look at the rainfall rates because it could be quite heavy in some of these spots. So let's take a look at some of those rainfall rates that we are looking at across the area, and I'll give you that look here in just a second. Let's see, estimated rainfall out there to the west toward Corsicana and Athens has been in the order of about 1.5 to perhaps 2 inches of rainfall. So heavy rainfall for sure throughout most of that area. But what I wanted to do too was just take a look at what our rainfall rate was currently inside some of those showers out there to the west. So we will switch that for you and look at, again, no watches, no warnings, but some of the rainfall rates here are really potent. Look at this. West of Athens, Gun Barrel City, it is just literally pouring out there with almost 1.5 inch of rainfall rates an hour. Of course, it's not going to rain for the entire hour, but that does give us an idea that it could rain. If it did sat on that one area, you'd pick up a quick inch of rainfall down toward Round Perry, back to the west of Fairfield and Teague, back toward Groesbeck, and then in this little cell here toward Oakwood, just southwest of Palestine, probably one of the stronger cells that's currently out there. But yeah, that's heavy rainfall out in northwestern parts of Henderson County and Van Zant County, and then on up into parts of and into Van Zant, or I should say into Wood County, and also Camp County and Titus County. Kind of tough to manipulate the radar and talk at the same time. So there you go. Again, nothing severe along this line, but you will have some pounding rain on the roof as we head through the rest of the night. And you'll see it goes all the way back here west of Dallas. So this is going to take the next several hours to work its way through here. It probably rains up until maybe 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 o'clock maybe even 9 o'clock down in Hemp Hill Center, Lufkin. There could be some residual showers that sort of get kicked back up around Tyler and Jacksonville and Gilmer election day morning through about 9 o'clock. So the severe threat here, pretty low end. We could even take this down more into that lower end threat into the green. Hail threat, if it's there, it's pea-sized at best. Flood threat would be a little more elevated now in the overnight hours thanks to the heavier pockets with those rainfall rates exceeding 1.5 inches an hour. But again, it has to rain over those areas for an hour. So most of these showers are sort of hitting an area and passing. And so I don't think you see that heavy of rain. But the satellite and radar picture gives us another great animation of how we had the line. You can see it starting to move. Then the front undercut it. So the front undercut those showers, and now behind it, they are weakening. They are elevated. They're not surface-based. They're not surface-based. They're not going to rotate. And so the tornado watch was allowed or was canceled early. Back here to the west, we'll go all the way back out here toward the Rocky Mountains, where we have that storm spinning out toward Amarillo. Snow in the Rockies. Check it out. And then that storm is going to spin up to the northwest. The threat for severe weather tomorrow will shift into Louisiana, where there's a 2% tornado threat. So we had a little bit of a tornado threat here. We may have had a tornado briefly in Winona in northern Smith County tonight, or I should say just across the line into Wood County. So we may have had a little tornado there with a little touchdown. We had some damage reports. We had some video from up in Winona, and there was just this little bit of a signature that showed perhaps a small spin up. All right, election day forecast. Showers if you're headed to the poll or you're a poll worker headed out there at 7 a.m. Expect to see some rain showers through 8 a.m., even 9 a.m. still, maybe some rain showers. But we have the weather impact alert going 7 to 8 o'clock to cover any heavier rain that would be falling in parts of deep East Texas. And on that Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital 10-day forecast, this will be the last weather impact alert for a few days, even though there are some rain chances that show up Thursday and Friday. We don't see a lot of any kind of severe weather or heavy rain or anything like that being set up. So that is certainly good news. All right, so just checking out some comments here. Savannah Hale, she just said that I was going live. Thank you. Appreciate Savannah giving some folks the information there. But Virginia, thanks for checking in with us. And also Amber, appreciate you getting a hold of some folks and letting us know that we've got, we're just coming on to give you the idea that the tornado watch has been canceled for the rest of the night. You can see there again, there's still going to be some stronger thunderstorms from time to time, but not severe thunderstorms. I don't think, just kind of, little thunderstorms that pulse up at times. In fact, there's one back here to the southeast of Dallas. Oh, excuse me. West of Canton, there's that little rotating. So some of these cells from time to time will just spin a little bit, but not spin enough to have any type of, watch exactly, this is one of those. Watch this one move across Anderson County. It looks like it's fairly potent, and it gets into this environment now ahead of the front or behind the front, and then it kind of washes out. So the front is essentially right in here. And so even these cells, as they move up into Anderson County and get behind the front, will weaken. Now this cell here down in Houston County, until it can get behind the front, until the front can undercut it, it could remain a little on the stronger side. So I can't rule out that we still wouldn't have a rogue severe thunderstorm warning. But for the most part, this is just going to be general rain, maybe a pocket of some smaller hail, but heavier rainfall, and that is it for the night. All right, we appreciate you checking in with us here on this late night update. You might notice if you're watching CBS19 or on CBS19 Plus, there will be, we won't have any more of those, the crawl on the bottom of the screen, because the tornado watch has once again been canceled early. Was set to expire at midnight. It has been allowed to, or has been canceled an hour early, just because the thunderstorms and showers continue to weaken at this time. All right, so thanks for watching our live stream here on CBS19 Plus, on our YouTube channel, and on our Facebook channel. Appreciate you guys taking your time out to kind of share some time with me and just kind of go through these thunderstorms. Again, we're all in the clear for the rest of the night. Have a safe night, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow.